Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Part 2. Thankfully I didn't delete this file yesterday because I had somebody ask how this was drawn. Well, I didn't draw it, but he told me how he drew it. And if we take an ellipse about the size of that inner circle, and I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page, and he drew a rectangle and then made it a certain size. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to draw a 2-point line from the quadrant and just move it up. Then I can make that line when he works in millimeters. That's fine. That might be too thick. Let's go. And remember that there's no 8 here, but you can type in 8. Then take that line and go to Object and convert the outline to an object and left click, right click. Now, Control D to duplicate it. Well, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to use the Docker. So I'm going to alternate C, which is going to rotate it from the center. I'm going to go to Windows, Dockers, and Transform or Transformation. And I'm going to rotate it 5 degrees and 71 times, because we already have one. Need 72. So that was a lot easier than Control D-ing. Now I'm going to take away my ellipse, and I'm going to group this together, Control G. Now this is over 21 inches, so I'm going to get my twirl tool, and 30 inches would be, you just want it more. The only thing you might want to put in indexing lines is because you want it right in the center. So we're going to get the twirl tool. You have to click on your item, and then I'm going to go to those indexing lines, and I'm just going to twist them. That's all he did. And then if you remember if you didn't watch part 1, you need to watch part 1, because then we Control D and mirrored it, and we made these items, well, exactly what was wrong here. We made them pointed. So really, if you didn't watch part 1, to go from this scenario to this scenario, you need to watch part 1 to get them perfect. Anyway, I hope that answered that person's question, and thank you for what. I'm just going to wonder real quick, what if we weld this? What it's going to do? I always like, that's pretty cool within itself. And then let's just play with it. Let's do, well, it doesn't matter what color we start with. That's pretty cool. Take away the outline. I always like to go the extra step. Interactive fill tool. Put a little yellow here. And that'll really show up when we put a black box around it. That's pretty cool. Take away the indexing lines, guidelines, and you could play around with that color a lot. Anyway, I hope that answered that gentleman's question, and thank you for watching.